Hi guys, this is Legoyoshi and welcome to another Lego set review, which is once again Harry Potter. Now this wasn't going to be the set that I was going to do first, as I have built up the Hogwarts Express as well. The reason I'm doing this first is because it was a very special request from somebody, who I'm going to in a minute, and there's a little bit of a story behind it as well. Basically it was a request from my brother, because this was a present to me from him. Basically although it's been like a month at least, I got engaged to my girlfriend. Unfortunately I've not really done, unless you follow me on Instagram, that's the only real place I put it on. But yeah, I recently got engaged, and Andrew, my brother, decided to get me a present. And he says, whatever you want, pick whatever you want. I had a look at some Lego sets and stuff. I says, well, it's up to you, but I won't mind any of these, and showed him a couple. And he picked this one out straight away. So, and he says, I want to see a review of it on your channel. So, here it is. So, anyway, I'm probably going to start off with the main stand area, so just give me 2 seconds guys and I'll show you that off. So here we go with the main stand, but as you may notice, 2 of the house tents are not actually there. The house stand, should I say, not tents. There's only Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. And that's because Gryffindor and Slytherin, both of them have like a little feature on them, and they are actually untouchable. And the players who are actually playing Quidditch at the time is God, I cannot speak. Is Gryffindor and Slytherin. So they put these houses together. Every single one of the tents, I keep saying tents, every single one of the stands has a little unique thing on it, which I will go into. But first I'm going to go over the middle part, which, as you can see, there are 3 rings, just like in the films, so at least they're accurate with that. This little stand here, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, you can see a little bit, but there's a little switch behind, which you can use to attach the figure on and to move it from side to side to defend the goals. And we do have a little shooter here, which I cannot remember what they call these off the top of my head. I don't think it's bludgeon, because I think they're the red ones. Nope, oh yes, it is a bludgeon. Apparently it is a bludgeon. If I'm wrong, I do apologise. Somebody will probably correct me, which will be my brother's girlfriend, fiance should I say, Beth. She'll more than happily correct me if I'm wrong with any of these things, but that does shoot a little thing out which you can fire at the people who are flying through the air. There's a couple of little accessories, one being this one, the little Quidditch house trophy. I don't know if it's a house trophy or if it is just a trophy for the Quidditch, which I'd imagine it would be. And the other one is the chest, which should contain the golden snitch, which I've given somebody else as an accessory. It's got one quaffle in it, yes, that's the word. So, and there is another quaffle as well, but that's also with something else, which I will get to in a minute. So, anyway, let's move on now to the little stands. Let's move this over. Also, do not mind the Harry Potter minifigures in the background. They will be going up on a later video when I've collected them all, hopefully. But anyway, sorry if it gets a bit jerky here. I have not anything to stand on. First we have the Hufflepuff tent, which on the Hufflepuff tent, the little accessory they got on there is you can put the badges for the houses on different ones. There is a couple more which are stored just back here. So there is Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw back there, but at the minute we've got Gryffindor and Slytherin. And we do have I think this is the little points tally thing, so at the minute it's free apparently. Well, that's at least what I put on. This does come down, if it'll let me. No, okay, fine. I can't get my nails in my nails out long enough. But that does open up, and it does have another one of them inside, which you can store all them in there anyway. And as we move across now onto Ravenclaw, We have a megaphone. Unfortunately, that is the only actual feature on the Ravenclaw one, which is a bit gutting, really, because, you know, I mean, yeah, the point system's quite nice on the... I don't know why I put my hand there. I was gesturing across. Anyway, but yeah, the point system is quite nice on the Hufflepuff one, but the megaphone, it could have had something extra on there. It wouldn't have been a problem, but oh well. So that is them. Let's have a look at the other two stands. Okay, so first I will show off the Slytherin one, which I think the Gryffindor one has a better function, so I want to show you this one first. This one, that's something I haven't made a joke of, is that obviously the Hufflepuff and the Ravenclaw apparently is mine and my brother's house if we were in, if we did go to Hogwarts. But obviously, as everybody knows, I'm not a big fan of Hufflepuff. I don't know why, I just don't. Not a big fan of it, really. But anyway, here we have Beth's house, which is Slytherin. The main thing that they do have on Slytherin, although it's not massive, is actually hidden behind here. Now then, I need a glamorous assistant to come and give me a hand. So, why not get the lovely person himself in Severus Snape. So if you could just sit there for me, that would be very kind of you. And there we go. He's all set. And the little function is this. You do make a little fire that comes up. Let me just have a quick zoom in on that so you can see it. There we go. And there's a little switch at the back which pulls it up. So it's just basically a thing to reminisce on the first film, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So this is a nice little thing because obviously you could have Hermione sat in the Gryffindor one, while opposite the Slytherin one, while it looks like Snape is casting the spell to make Harry Potter go crazy, and all of a sudden the fire will come up as if Snape is on fire. Then that can now move, and Snape can go back. And now I shall move on to the Gryffindor stand. Let me just quickly switch over. Hey presto. The things you see behind the scenes. And while I've just done that, I've just knocked something off the Slytherin stand, which is always helpful. This is why I edit things out. So anyway, yes, here is the Gryffindor one. Doesn't look anything like it has any features whatsoever, does it? No? Well, it actually does. Let's get Harry through here. Say hello, Harry. Anyway, Harry can actually, or any of the flyers, although I'm not going to put him on his broom because I don't know how you can actually fit it on with the Lego, but there's a little thing here, which, like in the films, if it'll let me do it, come on please, it does open. So Harry could be swooping around on his broom, trying to get the golden snitch, and he comes flying through, or smashing through there, should I say, because he literally just smashed through it. So I do think that's a nice little play feature for anyone who's getting this set who's got kids and they do like Harry Potter. So, anyway, that is enough of the stands. Let's go on to the characters. Let's have a look at the minifigures. Okay, so here's our first figure. This one is Lucien Boyle, which he is a member of Slytherin, as you can see by his colours and stuff. He comes with a black broom, which is sort of like the ones that Draco Malfoy gets in the second film, but this set is obviously from the first film. Whether or not they had him before or not, I can't remember off the top of my head. And he does have his little bat with him as well, so you can bat a bludger or anything like that to knock it through the hoops, of course. I'm not sure if he comes with two faces. A lot of these figures do. So just give me 2 seconds. Sorry for the quick blackout, but I'm trying not to use a stand on this one, my camera stand on this one, because it's a bit easier. Yes, he does have a worried face, as if Harry Potter has just caught the snitch. So, yeah, quite a nice figure. And on to our second minifigure, which is Marcus Flint. Once again, the second member of Slytherin. You may notice something quite interesting on the end here. I don't know how it looks. I can't remember how it looks in the film, but I'm sure it didn't look like this. But this is the broom, which you can use at the end to shoot out the bludger. Or the, is it the bludger? I think. Yeah. It's either the bludger or the quaffle, one of the two, I can never remember. But if I just do this and go... Sorry. And there we go, and off it goes. Probably lost forever now, but oh well, never mind. So, yes, it's a nice little feature. I don't know about this guy. I'm not the biggest fan of this minifigure. He looks a bit goofy, really, should I say? Don't even look human. I mean, the haircut's not the best, and I'm not sure if he has a second face or not. Let me just... I mean, that's the hair. It looks a bit very strange. And, oh god, it looks even worse bald. But, no, he doesn't have a second face. Thank god. I don't think anybody would want to see a second face if that's his first face. Anyway, but yes, that is the rest of Slytherin. Now it's time to move on to the Gryffindors. Okay, so our next minifigure is Oliver Wood, who is the... I'm guessing he's the keeper on the Quidditch team, since that's what he's pictured as and all the sets and whatever. Now I've had input anyway. So anyway, there's not a massive amount to this. Comes with his Gryffindor attire, of course. Comes with a normal brown broom instead of a black broom, which obviously the Slytherin people had. And I don't know if he has a second face or not. No, he doesn't. So even if somebody scores a goal past him, you can't change his face. He'll just keep the same face over and over again. And let me just see if I can... I'm not doing it. It's not on straight, but oh well, never mind. Looks like he's just got it in his eyes. So yes, he's the one who you put in front of the goal and can move obviously left and right across things. So let's move on to more of a Gryffindor, shall we? Okay, so the next member of the Gryffindor Quidditch team is... Oh. Whoops. That's not who I was expecting next. No, I'm joking. This one is obviously Hermione Granger. She's one of only two figures in this set to come with a wand, which, to be honest with you... Oops, sorry about the finger being in the camera. To be honest, that is probably the good thing, because... I don't know about you, but I am fed up of getting wands now. You got them in all the minifigures, you've got them in all the sets as well. Although I have thrown most of them away, I still have, which I'm going to show you now, plenty of wands left over, so don't mind them. Anyway, so yes, this is mine. It's not much it's not much different to the figure that you get in the Great Hall set. So it's, if you want to swap it with anybody or anything like that, then at least it's one that you can get rid of and not think, oh, it's an exclusive or anything like that. So. And our next minifigure is, of course, Harry Potter. He comes with... I've given him the golden snitch because obviously he does end up getting it. I can't put it in his mouth, unfortunately, like in the film, but well, never mind. He comes with the golden snitch and the normal broom, just like the other one, exactly the same brown broom. It's nice to have Harry in a different costume at least, because the last one was pretty much him in his Gryffindor school attire, not his Quidditch team attire. So, and I do believe that he comes once again with a second face. Let me just take your hair off so you look a bit more like me. And yes, he has a bit more of a... as if Snape had taken over his broomstick, even though... I don't really want to say anything just in case of spoilers, but it's not really Snape who does it. Anyway, so, yes, so it does come with two faces. So, let's move on to the final minifigure, which I'm sure everyone has guessed who it is by now. It's one of the most popular characters in Harry Potter, including one of mine, to be fair. Snape. Severus Snape. Yes, it is Severus Snape, which, I will be completely honest with you, I was extremely gutted when Snape wasn't in the lineup for all the figures. For some of the random choices that you got, you never got one of the main characters, one of the biggest characters, one of the most popular characters, especially now that the great Alan Rickman has passed away. Just why? I don't understand. Which is one reason why I don't know if it's going to be this figure or the one that's going to be in the other set when I do get hold of it. I am going to be giving her one of my Snape figures because it needs to be... She needs to have a Snape figure. She is a big fan of Snape as well. She collects all the pop vinyls and this and the other, so she needs a Snape figure. So Bev, if you are watching, you will be getting a figure just like this one. Do not worry. So anyway, he comes in a nice black cloak, which usually comes in with a purple shirt. And I can't remember off the top of my head if he has a second face. So let's just... Oh, God, bald Snape. Yes, he does. Yeah. Oh, God. Very angry Snape face. That's not one that you'd want to mess with. And also, it does come with a wand again. With a little black one this time, not the sort of very light brown, beigey coloured one that Hermione comes with. So it's nice to see that they've actually put two different coloured ones in. But anyway, there we go. So there we go then, guys. That was the Quidditch Match set. A little bit of information about it. It costs £35. The amount of pieces it has in it is 500, which for my pounds to pieces, it works really, really well. So, I mean, 500 pieces is usually for me a £50 set, so to get it for 35 is even better. It was released, I believe, what's it, 1st of August? I think it was 1st of August, and this is now the middle of September. But yes, it is a very good set in my opinion. I do really like it. The one thing I will say now is when I heard that they were going to be releasing Harry Potter sets, I kind of started to guess what sets they might try and include and what might be best. I did say Quidditch set, I said Hogwarts Express set, I said something to do with Hogwarts Castle, which I got in the Great Hall, and the other one which would have made me an extremely happy man has not been said, which I do actually believe there is going to be some more Harry Potter sets, and there has been rumours flying around that that the set that I'm wanting is going to be one of them, which will be Diagon Alley. It'd be one that would be so interesting to have, in my opinion, just creating all the stores and stuff like that. So, fingers crossed it will be released. Like I said, I'm hoping so. Maybe still a few months yet, but that'll be understandable. But, fingers crossed. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me for this video. And once again, I do want to thank my brother Andrew so much, and Beth as well, for getting me this set for an engagement present. Only thing I can say is, although I haven't announced my engagement to anybody on my videos, I wouldn't like to officially announce it, even though it is a month late. Que sera, sera. That's my fault, not because all my videos that I have are all done way in advance, especially my computer game Let's Plays. So, yes, me and my girlfriend will be extremely happy. Sorry, me and my fiance will be extremely happy. So, whether anybody who just thanks us and gives us the support, we do thank you very much. And once again, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time, all being well, when we do the Hogwarts Express. See you later, guys. And don't forget, you can now follow me on Twitter on Legoyoshi 2.